And what I think, and it almost feels like a deliberate throw, but you don't want to be like, oh, I think Lucas Pope's tricking us, so we'll go with a different decision. But this guy here... is that's when we first see him. Like he's standing next to, in this one he's standing next to the that's in the picture. He's standing next to the fourth mate. Where else do we have him in? That's the one we were just in. That one there. Yeah, that's the thing, and I think is that the thing that throws us off? No, and that's yes, but that was with the Indian crew, the seamen. The other thing is the okay. I don't think he was in any of the okay, that's that one. This one we were just in. Soldiers of the Sea. Doom. That's when he's leaving. I guess we just go to his memories and have a look. So this one that was the one we were just in, where he's just standing there. Gun deck. There. Okay. Where the cargo? Let's go this one. Bum bum.
What's going on?
Stay back! It's already over the neck.
Hey! Come on, boss! No, get there! Hey! Cat! Ah!
Okay, where's the dude? So there's the fourth mate. Again. Right, we don't see them before that though. That's upstairs, yeah, okay. The next one we see him in is that one. Okay, we can go to that one. The exit. That's not the exit. so cool. Yeah, so that's the other thing. In the big picture, stewards 1, 2, and 3 are standing next to each other, and so is one of the missing, like, so is one of the stewards we're trying to identify. So there's 4 clumped together, 1, 2, 3, which I thought would have been 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then there's one next to the 4th mate, who is not next to the captain and the other 3 mates. Why won't it get me out of there again? It's very cleverly done like that. Yeah, so in the big picture, you've got first mate steward, second mate steward, third mate steward, and either the ship steward or the 4th mate steward. And then down here is either the ship steward or the 4th mate steward. We think, but that's like you found pretty much everyone else. They're the midshipmen. These are the Chinese topmen. These guys have all got positions. They're the Formosans, and they're the captain and the mates and the gunners. And these are just seamen. That's the carpenter's mate, and that's the 4th mate here. Whereas you got the captain, 1, 2, 3, 4th mate. Which makes you want to say, okay, then it's obvious this is the 4th mate steward, but different uniform, and you've got mates stewards 1, 2, 3, and either 4 or ships. There's our steward. And that's one of the stewards walking with. It's like the 3rd mate steward walking with the 3rd mate. Yeah, so here he is here with the 4th mate again, but different uniform. Slightly, yeah, it is a different uniform. Although you don't see it so much in this one, but in the main photo, he doesn't have it there either. But he doesn't have the like the towel thing that gets like these guys have. Like they've got this weird under wrap thing. Yeah, I mean it's similar. No, but that's guessing. I don't want to do it like that. I haven't done that with any of them. Otherwise you could just sit there and just brute force it, right? And you don't even need to play. You could just you could have never done any of it. You could just be like, yeah, let's just guess and guess and guess. I don't want to guess. I want to solve it. Like getting one wrong, that's okay. Like I've got no problem if we think we've worked something out and we get it wrong. It's like, okay, well, why was it wrong? You know, and we use that to walk forward. But you know, I don't want to sort of just, yeah. I've got to remember to look at the bed ones when I come down, because I think those people get listed as being in part of this memory. Now this is this memory. No. This one. So where's the next one that he's in? Is that his last one? These are the last two, so that's when he's on the boat. Yeah, but I think that means that there's a subtle clue somewhere else. It's not a guess, it's a really good hunch. Well, that's a guess. Like, that's a guess is when you don't have the answers, you haven't deduced it, so you're just picking one of some, or putting in something that you know, that by very definition is what a guess is. No, I think, yeah, I mean, but in that case, this is a we don't know. It's a 50-50, and we're going to just pick one and go with it. That's, I can't lean to one for any other reason than another. But all the other ones we've done, where they've been close, there's been either enough leaning one way to be able to say, look, we're really favouring this option, and it's been correct. Or there's been very specific things that, you know, make it somewhat obvious that you should put this one in. It only tells you who the dying person is in one of them. And unfortunately, the ones where because that's the escape. The ones where these guys, like one of these guys escapes, and the other one dies at the end of the doom by themselves. And you don't even know that he is it the end of the doom? No, it's at the end of Soldiers. And that's someone else talking. Like he gets spiked way back and he crawls all the way round. And you never hear him speak. But I guess that's why it's like why he's in the it's supposed to be like the tough one, right? Like he's already spiked here. We would have to find him in one of the okay. Is it possible he's not I don't think he's talking in one of these ones. Or that one. He could be one of these guys talking. But there's so many people there, it'd be too hard to know. I don't think he's... Well, no one says anything in that one. But in this one, there's only a handful of people that are actually down here. So that's one of the doctors. That's the captain. That's the captain's steward. That's the captain. That's the captain's steward again. And that's... So the only one that we could possibly be hearing would be this guy. Who says come on? All right, let's go to the leg one and have a look. How do we figure out the other stewards? Okay. So this steward is with this mate, and he's taken his dinner. And he's got the third mate's dinner and the third mate's steward's dinner. We got this steward doing a dinner as well, I think. Yeah. And then there's another one. Yeah, I can't remember where the other one was. Where we pieced it together. And that's where it's tough, is that the three stewards are first mate steward, second mate steward, third mate steward, fourth mate steward, except this is the fourth mate and this is the other steward. One of them's the fourth mate steward and one of them's the ship steward. This guy's got a slightly unique uniform. But we only ever see him with the fourth mate. He looks older though, but that's the captain steward who's been with him for 20 years. Unless the, I mean, whereas all the other stewards, well, he was not really young either. They don't look too young from here, but he looks, this guy definitely looks a lot younger when you see him in the scenes. These guys, not so much. Yeah, he's pretty much always next to the fourth mate. But we know that the game throws you things that, is he ever near the fourth mate? Most of the scenes we see him with, he's dying. So in this scene, there's both of them, but the fourth mate's not here. In that scene, that guy's not here. And in that one, the fourth mate's not there. Yeah, so we don't necessarily see the one that's with the other three with the fourth mate. That's not a bad way of doing it. I haven't seen him die either. Oh, we know how he dies. We just don't know who kills him. So on that one, it's neither of them, but I think they're both. I think one of them's escaped, and no, they haven't escaped yet. Or have they? Okay, yeah. So one of the dudes has escaped already. You got to wonder if he would escape during the thing. I think the other guy's dead as well. Right, so at this stage, this steward has escaped. The other one's dead. Oh, we know who it was. We just haven't figured out this guy's name yet. No, it's not one of the Peters brothers. It's one of the other remaining English seamen. No, not really. I just didn't plug it in for the fun of it. Of course, really. No, we've got the details. We just don't have his name. Oh, you're right, we did. Henry Brennan. When did I get that one? Well, I mean, I did. Okay. So we're both wrong. Both right? We're both right. No, I'm wrong. Yeah, you're right. Everyone, no, I'm wrong on this one. We don't have the Peters brothers, but that's a different thing. So, who am I after? Fourth mate. He's clubbed, right? We're going clubbed? Or should I go into the memory? Clubbed by... what was his name? Henry Brennan. Right. So at this stage, this guy's escaped and the other guy's dead. Same deal. In this memory, both the escaped guys escaped and the other guy's dead. Now, in this memory, we don't know where he's standing, but one of them's dead and the other one is on the boat. We could go to that one and have a look to see where he is. Alright, Dardex, thanks for dropping by, dude. So in these two memories, let's go back to this one because that gives us the best time frame, since we know that the the steward's in the boat.
Last one. Move quick.
You'll not take the last punch!
So there he is there. That's the captain. And the fourth mate's down here. He had just been so that's the other midship. The fourth mate had come in here with the gunner's mate to bring in the bosun. One of the other things too is we don't know who the bosun's mate is. So there's always an option that the guy that I'm trying to say is the like, where's the picture? I mean, this could even be the bosun's mate. Unless the... No, the Dane's not the Frenchman. He's just a seaman. Because that's the other thing. We're missing that person from the list of people. This is a someone as well. And I don't think he's a seaman. Otherwise, if he is a seaman, then one of these three is a different role and not a seaman. This is a someone. Well, here's the thing. We've got these three guys here. This guy here. And this guy. we're pretty sure he's a steward. He's with the stewards. He's wearing the stewardish uniform. But we've got bosun's mate, ship steward, yeah, and the 3 seamen. Oh, there's a 4th one as well. 4 seamen, bosun's mate, ship steward. So we assume that he's the, just for now, for this argument, 4th mate steward with the other stewards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where's the other dude we think's a seaman? These are my topmen. Oh. That's a seaman as well. So 3 British seamen. The bosun's mate. And a ship steward. I think this is the 4th. I think because of that, I think he's the 4th. That's the thing. I think that it does bug me as well. What the heck is a bosun's mate? So all the guys we've got left are rated fairly high. He's the only one that's a 2. He's also a 2. He's one of the Chinese topmen. A bosun is... foreman in charge of general crew operations and the equipment required to sail a ship. And I think there's a... maybe that'll help. Is there a bosun's surgery crew, starboard carpenters, gunners, post-warp passengers? There's the bosun and the bosun mate's rooms. So I wonder if in any of those we get a look into their... It would have to be at the start of one of the things. Let's find some memories then. Who have we got left? Let's grab someone like this guy who has heaps of memories. Can we get him at the very start somewhere? Like, not in the murder. Actually, let's look in the book. Look in the book, even. Alright, so during loose cargo, he's there somewhere. So let's go down and find loose cargo. Let's get out of this one. Bosun's mate's also French, but I don't think any of the images of them help us with that.